All right, it's that dreadful moment of the day where I need to stop my AC. Hi, I hope you're all doing well tonight. This is a holiday in my quote unquote country. In the province of Quebec today is La Saint Jean. So happy Saint Jean to everybody who actually celebrate. And we are June 24th, 2025, and tonight we are at episode 8 of the Backlog benchmark. So I'm really excited to actually get back into it. I waited all day. Actually, I worked all day. I made actual thumbnails, guys. I'm actually proud of myself. I made thumbnails. And actually, well, you can kind of see the thumbnails. You see, there's a preview here. So you see little thumbnails there? Yeah. So I worked on those thumbnails. I uploaded all the videos. They're both on Rumble and YouTube. So each episode will be the same format. And as time goes, hopefully we get to a point where we have like this really it's just a matter of repetition, right? As many episodes as I do, at some point I will figure out what to say, how to say it, but I'll also just try to write a script, literally. I'll try to do as professional as I can. I'll do everything for this show. The idea was I wanted to start the show when I was ready, but I was never going to be ready. Sometimes you need to just hit the road, start running, and then you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. When you're hungry, when you're thirsty, when you need new shoes, you start running. Just start running now. And the idea is like, there's backlog. We all have this backlog, right? A lot of us accumulate games, right? I'll lower the music a little bit. All of us accumulate games. I mean, I'm expecting most of you who come to this show are here because you too have this backlog. And through me, you can actually, get through your backlog, or you can follow my example and do the same that I do and just do the same. Install a few games, play them, figure out what's fun. And if it's really fun, you're just going to keep playing. If it's not, you're just going to uninstall, and that's it. I know it's weird just saying that like that, but for somebody who had this backlog building up for years, there was like a wall, insurmountable wall. Hey, what's up, bad? And I was waiting for some day to play my games. I don't know what was holding me back, but that's kind of the idea behind the show. We want to solve this problem. So I'll try to figure out, like I said, the way to say all of these kind of stuff, try to inspire people to do the same and stuff like that. But the idea is we're gonna get 5 games tonight. Once again, we're gonna do this. And tonight on the menu, where's my mouse? Here. We have Astral Lodge. Actually, I should show you from the launcher. Where's the launcher? We're doing that on what? What's the launcher tonight? Steam. We're on Steam. Oh yeah, we're on Steam, right. That's not it. That's the one I just took a picture of. We're not doing any of those. You shouldn't see those. Spoiler alert. All right. So those are the choice. Steam, settings, library, large. Yeah, it's better for you guys, right? So those are the choice tonight, guys and gals. We have 5 games. Astral Lodge, The Church in the Darkness, Prisonela MD, We Tanks Demo, and The World After. I think I already give some sort of where's my sheet? I didn't ask you, but how are you doing, Bad? I know you were in the other chat. I think you're chilling too. Kind of end of the day. We survived that hot and warm nightmare of a day. My stream went down. shit. Really? Stream's down? Yikes. Yikes. C'est back. Je voyais ça. Ok, là, je vois que c'est revenu. Je voyais ça super pixelisé. C'est pas moi. En tout cas, j'ai pas rien fait de mon bord. Ok? J'ai rien fait de mon bord. La seule chose que j'ai faite, j'ai fermé toutes mes applications avant de commencer. I closed everything. It's saccaded. Ok, c'est saccadé. Right now, it's still doing that. It didn't cut completely, right? That's really unfortunate. C'est bon, ça a l'air cool. Alright, thank you. Merci pour le feedback. Alright, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying, I already kind of like give like a quick rating. So like, at first glance, Astral Lodge kind of look cool. I think it's like a Eden Object Games, I'm not sure. Looks pretty funky. The Church of Darkness, I have not much hope, if I'm being super honest. Oh, Paradox is it's basically my alt. It's my second account. I was supposed to possibly do a channel in French and do paranormal stuff, and it's just like it's my parallel account, but it's also paranormal, paradox. It's like paradox. Anyway, that's me. That's just my second account. It looked funky on his side, though. Looked funky. It was super pixelated for a little bit. So yeah, Astral Lodge look cool, but I don't want to have like any preconception. I don't know if it's going to be good or bad. Church of Darkness, I don't have much hope. I think it's probably going to be very bad. I don't know. Prediction, maybe I'll be surprised. Prisonela MD, from the little bit of trailer I saw, looks super sharp as a platformer or something like that, so we're gonna check that out. The demo of We Tank could be super cool. I don't know. I remember playing like a game like that on Wii U. I don't know if it's from the same company and they're just like, oh, we love the little tank game and we're gonna try to port it to PC, and they ended up making something better, because I think it looked better than what I had on Wii U. So I don't know if We Tank is literally from another company or the same. I don't know. We'll see. So I have no preconception. The graphic look kind of good, but you cannot judge by the graphics. And the world after might be an FMV. I'm not sure if it's like frame, like pictures, or if it's in motion like a movie. And I think it has to do with like a story that has to do like that was like filmed during the pandemic, so a lot of people have masks and it's part of the story, I think. So there's that, but yeah, beyond that, looks kind of cool. I don't have much, I don't want to make too much expectation. Hopefully it's good. It could be bad. I never know. We'll figure it out, right? It's kind of the idea. And we already figured out the next episode, and I don't want to start spoiling everything for everyone and writing everything down, but I have a bunch of idea of like benchmark that I want to do on each platform. Like every time I open a launcher now, I'm like, ooh, what's the next 5 game? I used to be like kind of depressed opening a launcher thinking all of those games I'll never play, and now I'm like, ooh, what's the next 5 games? So there's that. I'm curing myself. Hope I can help people cure themselves of their backlog. I'm gonna be called Mr. Dr. Backlog. I thought about so many names for that stupid show that I'm trying to make right now. And right now, I think it's the perfect name. I'm really happy. It's like the spark. I'm rolling with it. Like Dr. Backlog would have been cringy and awful. I just don't even want to think about it. But that's just like part of the brainstorming, right? Anyway, oh yeah, I did like the papier Julien. Ça a l'air vraiment cool, ça. Looks pretty dope. All right, let's get into it. We've been streaming for a good like 15 minutes now, and it's about music, and then the stream almost crashed. So many adventure already. What do you say, Bad? Is there one that you feel more than the other? Is there one that you're curious? Or maybe you want me to play one of the one you suggested? It's up to you. I'm giving you the choice if you're still around, obviously. If the stream hasn't crashed again. What do you want? Like, no, snooze. Go away, Zoom. I don't want your update. All right, maybe you're busy. Oh, play the demo first. The demo? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. And sometimes demo are short. Maybe I can finish it. Hey. My pleasure. My pleasure. I'm actually looking forward to playing all of those games. But that demo looks pretty dope. I'm curious about it too. And since it's Steam, there's better chances of being able to play with a controller, but we'll see. Oh. Tu parles de crème glacée, là. Je t'envie, t'as pas idée. Mon père a acheté de la crème glacée au chocolat, puis il a acheté de la crème glacée Reese's. C'est mes crèmes glacées préférées. Je sais pas s'il le sait, puis il fait exprès ou quoi. Il voulait peut-être me faire plaisir aussi parce qu'il m'en a offert, mais j'ai dit, j'en veux pas. J'en veux pas, ça va faire 3 semaines là, que je triche pas, que je mange bien, que ma santé va bien, mentale et physique. Il faut que je continue. J'aimerais ça manger de la crème glacée au chocolat, j'aimerais ça manger de la crème glacée Reese's, mais il faut pas. Il faut que je... La volonté. J'ai juste... Oh, hey, prends ton temps, chill out, it's like... C'est la Saint-Jean, mange ta crème à glace. Puis je vais fermer ma musique ici, là. On va entendre le jeu ciboire. Alright, what is this game? Go faster. You can use the boost by pressing L1. Okay. Oh, okay, it works. T'es intolérant au lactose? Yeah, moi aussi, j'étais intolérant au lactose, puis ça m'empêchait pas de manger de la crème à glace tous les jours pendant 1 an, genre la dernière année. Yeah, I'm crazy. Il y a des jours que je mangeais juste de la crème à glace, là, genre à chaque repas. Puis du chocolat. Complètement malade. Complètement malade. Je suis encore en vie. Il faut croire que c'est pas si pire que ça. Anyway. Try blowing up the cork blocks using your mine. My mine? Okay. L2. Oh, L2. Oh, the block. The blocks. Je te souhaite bon appétit. Mange. Comme on dit des fois quand les gens boivent ou fument ou whatever, tu sais, prendre une gorgée, boire une bière à ma santé, whatever. Prends une coupe de cuillerée à ma santé. C'est que j'aurais le goût d'en manger de la crème à glace. T'as pas idée à quel point j'y pense à tous les jours. A dangerous enemy just... You will have to shoot the tank. Press R2. Boom. Oh, it's so cute. I love this game. Look at this. Look at this. How charming is this, Bad? Look at it. I don't know if it's made by the same company. Also, the cursor being there really pissing me off. I don't want to see that. All right. So, it reminds me a bit of the game I had on Wii U. Oh, surtout quand il fait chaud, right? Especially when it's warm, you want to eat some ice cream. Another enemy behind a wall? How would we Oh, they wanna. It's literally. It's if it's not made by the same company. There was a game called Wii Tank, but like Wii Tank, like you know the Wii U, Wii from Nintendo. I would bet pretty much anything it's from the same company. I love that game. It was super cheap, but I love that game. If you look on my YouTube channel, there's a very, very obscure video that nobody ever watched and nobody should ever watch. Because why would you? But it's like a speed run. Speed run. Like more like a very slow walk. A speed run of like the game Wii Tank. Or something. I'm pretty sure it was called Wii Tank. I would not recommend you to look it up, but it exists. I'm just saying, it really does exist. How do I hold down the mine key to shoot your mine forward? Oh shit. Shit. This game ooh. It's pretty cool. Yeah, they're gonna sell the game to me. It's literally the same fucking game. I swear. And it's the bullet that bounces that really tells me that it's the same game. And the fact that it's all like little wooden thing. They improve compared to the Wii. Pretty sure it's Wii U, not the Wii U. Because I played that on the little pad that was kind of like a Switch before the Switch, right? The Switch before the Switch. Can I really get in there like that? No way. Oh, I think we're supposed to... They teach us that we can shoot the mine because we can blow those. Boom. Good game. Good game. Tutorial Island. Nice. Is there many levels? Or is there just like one level or two? How does that work? Zero marble level 2. Special summer campaign. Limited. I don't have a keyboard and mouse. What do you mean? Stadia controller, yes. Difficulty toddler? What do you mean? I can no. Is this like a multiplayer? It's a multiplayer game. I cannot play this. I need like other players, I guess. Oh, that's sad. It's not selecting. Ah. What are you doing, game? Why is it not going back? Is it bugged? Well, that happens sometimes with demos. That's the thing with demos, for real. Not the first time that happens. It's cool. Let's relax. Let's see if we continue or restart or what happened. We were in the menu anyway, so I think we could select something else or go back to where we were, right? Play. Classic campaign. Alright, we might have a few levels here. Whew. I just started the stream. This is the first game and it's already getting warm. What? That's not a good sign. Last time I could make like 2 games, almost 2 games and a half before it started getting warm. I wonder how many levels I can get into. Because there was like 60 level, I think, in the original game. I don't know how many levels they made, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be different too. Because obviously it's not the same game. It looks a lot like it. Which to me is a good thing because I love that game and I thought it was missing something. This one moves. It's sneaky. You need to shoot it with precision. Okay, we're prisoner. Not for long. Come on. What's happening? I didn't realize it was a proximity mine that I need to shoot. Oof. Oof. This is gonna get hot. Uh-oh. They got me. They got me. Oh, I have 5 lives. Shit. Can I run out of level before I run out of lives, is the question, basically. Mission 5. Uh-oh, I don't like that. I got lucky. Get a bonus tank. Okay, sure. Oh, I miss. No, that was totally intended. I should say I miss more often. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I can get you like that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'll get you. I'll get you. Ooh, almost. You're dead. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Ooh, it's nighttime. We're already at mission 7. How long is this demo? Ooh. Oh yeah, the bullets basically kind of cancel each other. This guy looks on steroid. Hey, you on crack? What's up with you? Yo, dude, chill out. Whoa. Those guys looks crazy, they're intense. No. Oh yeah, we have 5 life, but they don't come back, so we have only 1 to kill, which is not too bad. I would love to kill them all at once, though. Unlock yellow tanks in the map editor. Ooh, there's a map editor. I want this game. I really want this game. Is it out or is it like a demo because the game is not out? That's what I want to know now. Because sometimes demos are because the game is, you know, still in production. Sometimes just because I see a demo and I'm like, ooh, I can try it, sure. And then I never do. Oh, shit. I'm trying to include, when I do Steams, I'm trying to include like at least 1 or 2 demo and 1 or 2 like free game and the other 1 or 2, because it's 5, right? The other 1 or 2, I'm trying to make it like new game or game that were in my library for long, but I still haven't touched, because the idea is like, there's so many games. But demos are cool because, you know, they're short. Oh, it's a boss. How many can I shoot like that? And when he shoots, they don't bounce. At some point I'm gonna hit it with that. Oh, come on. Oven boss slayer. Nice. Is there more? There's more. Somehow. Did they include the whole game in the demo? There's no way. How far can we get in the demo? I mean, the question is more like how much content is there in the real game at this point. Hey, thanks for the GG. Be wary of those green tank. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. I see why they say that. Bastard. And I missed all my shots. Oh my god. Come on. Explode. Oh, I was about to get hit. I was so close to get hit. And it's a perfect game for like kids, right? It's like not really violent, technically speaking, right? It's little wooden tanks. It's super cute. I love it. Oh, I just noticed that they have the little tracks. They add that in the other game too. You can see where you've been because you leave tracks. Oh, this is so good. The little details, I swear. There's love in this game. In this game. I almost shot myself, I think. Die, please. Oh, the rebound. It's the rebound that saved me. Lights out. Oh, it's night. Oh, wait, I'm in that corner. Aha! It's the rebound. I keep getting them with the rebound. They don't expect the rebound. You need to be aggressive in this game. And you can really shoot fast. The other game, I don't think you could do that. If I recall correctly, you were limited in the amount of shot you could have at once. Pretty sure. Oh my god. Hard to hit. Are they really letting me like play all my lives until I die or something? Even though like there should be like a limit to like the amount of level you can play. I don't get it. What is this demo? How many levels do you have in store for me? Jeez, they're scary. What hit me? I don't even know what hit me. I am so dead. I don't know what's up with those things, but they're sneaky, they're hard. They're really hard to... Uh-oh. I'm scared. I'm scared. They scared me. Okay, this one kind of like give up on life. It's just like suicide himself or something. Ooh. Try that again. Try that again. Oh, the purple tanks are hard. Oh, 1 life per level. Oh, this is harsh. This is a long demo. I like it. I might play it more than once. Because I don't think I'm gonna beat it the first time. I'm gonna run out of life. I'm giving my all for real. Like, this is good. I like this game. No. So dead. Hey, what are you doing? Are you scared? Check in. Check in. Check in. There's a limit to the amount of bullet I can shoot. I ran out of bullets. I was like, no, no, no. What do I do now? That was sort of funny, actually. Shit. Fuck. We're dead. Oh, can we continue? How's that work? Now we get XP. Level 3. 10 marbles. What do you do with the marble? All right, I think this is it for the game, right? Man, I love this. This is great. That was great. We're on Steam, so right now I can already put it in a thing. Shmup. Where are the shmup here? Oh, whoa. Shmup. And it's a shmup like Battle City, the old Battle City on the NES. If anybody remember, I'll Google it for you folks. The reference that I'm calling this category from is this old NES game called Battle City, one of the best game back in the days. No, for real. If this is the real one, right? Is this the game? I think it is. Look at this marvel of design and gameplay. I know, right? Well, this is the original. Hey, c'est good, bad. Passe une bonne nuit. Merci d'être passé, j'apprécie beaucoup. Prends soin de toi, là. Prends soin de toi pour vrai. So yeah, Battle City. Good old Battle City. So this is a shmup. It's a top-down shmup with tanks. And I guess technically it's comparable to other shmup that are top-down. But for now, I put it in its own category, right? So that's what we're gonna do with the official here. Wii Tank demo was actually surprisingly good, and I mean the demo itself is definitely a 5-star demo. There was no bug. It was beautiful. Oh no, not true. Oh no, not true. It did had some kind of weird, wasn't there? I was kind of stuck in the menu or something. So technically there was, right? But beyond that, okay, you see, just to be fair, just for that, I'll chop a point out. Oof, poor demo was not optimized. The poor demo was an actual demo. It was not optimized, and for that, I don't think it's fair. Yeah, I don't think it's fair. I think it was a perfect demo. The game, for what it is, if you're looking for that type of game, I think you have exactly what you want. You're like perfect little shmup with little things that shoots, and it was cute. It was charming. The mechanic, for somebody who played most likely the predecessor from that, like the ancestor of that game, I can tell you the the controls were great back then, but the controls are so sharp. Everything is refined. The experience that I had on Wii U, this is so much better. It was already kind of good, but this is wow, was great. And so for me, clearly, um, I'll give it 5. I'll give it a heart. Here I'll come and I'll say it's a shmup. And I'll say it's a shmup like I was saying Battle City. There you go, Battle City. I might join that group, that category with other category that I already have where it's basically shmup, top-down shmup, but I think there's a distinction in the structure. It's mainly the structure that really differs. This is a sequential type of game. Like it's like there's a beginning and there's an end, right? There's like you do stages and stuff. Like um in other shmup that I have like that I have in mind, like Hades is iterational. You keep on spinning the same thing. Which remind me, all right, that reminds me. I always do the beginning here, right? With you. I always like try to share my thoughts. I explain what I think more or less in advance and then I rate the game. But then I kind of skip the other part here. Okay, so controller support. Um, we had controller support, definitely. Briefly played because we touched it. So this is something that I need to do more, and I'll try to start doing it, but I'm not sure I'll do it during the stream, but I need to do it anyway because I started doing it a little bit, during my free time, during the time that I work on stuff, but sometimes, I start doing this and I get distracted, I keep working, but, not necessarily doing just that. Um, but I would like to add that, like, this is definitely the system that I've been working on, like how I define games and how I think they should be classified. Like, beyond categorization, there's classification, right? Categorization is how we all feel in the guts, like, in our guts, this is how we feel. Like, oh, this is that kind of game. Like, I feel it's like that. And we all try to do it imperfectly. And classification is more like a scientific method. So obviously my method is not perfect, but through my stream, as I'm building up, like today I spent the whole day doing the thumbnails and uploading all my stuff, to my archive and on YouTube and everything to try to get up to date. Like, everything will improve over time. And my system here, which I dare to say will be eventually, hopefully, I'll get it good. My goal is to help. Obviously, I want to figure it out, right, and get it good. And this is the current system, right? So I'll try to go through real quickly here what type of game it is, right? Well, what's the prevail method? What's the way you're gonna win the game? Combat. All right. So first, prevail method, combat. What's the framework? Framework, right? It's DNA. What's the structure basically? You want to know how is it made? Like, what distinguish it from other structure? What's its, framework, DNA. So in this case, I would say it's sequential, right? You do a level and then you move on to the next level and then you move on to the next level and then you move on to the next level and that's it. And you could argue that there is some freedom, right? But it's not so much like I'm sorry, like a Metroidvania or stuff like that, where it's emergent, like you're totally free and it's up to you to figure out how to win the game. It's not you who decide in which order you do the thing. It's sequential. You need to do level one, and when you're done with level one, then you go to level two. So here we have sequential, and then perspective. In that game, we saw the little tank, but the camera was not following. The camera was just witnessing. Um, But, but, so that's where it's confounding. Sometimes it's like in between two, sometimes it's a mix of two. Like, I'm gonna give you a good example perspective when it comes to like a racing game, for example. Racing game often are third person, right? Which I would call following. You following your avatar. You have an avatar in game that represents you, that you directly control, and you're following it so that you see yourself. A first person view, you are an avatar in the game. You have an avatar from through which you interact, but in this case you see through their eyes. So that's a different perspective. In this case specifically, we're talking here with the little things. It's a mix of two, where you have a god view, where you have like an omnipotent overview where you see everything there is to see, like God, so to speak, like, right? You're overviewing everything. And why is it not a God game? Because you're not giving order like, oh, you do that and you go there, like you're playing Civilization or a management game where you interact with how much budget you have or stuff like that. No. In this case here, you have little tanks. So they, you know, so the perspective, you control the little tanks directly with your controller. So in that case, it's more of a following, even though you're not following. So I will have to maybe find a word where it's a mix of two. But right now, I would say it's following, even though you're not following. Um, so yeah, I know it's arguable here. You could say like, oh, it's a god perspective because it's kind of like you see from an overview, but you're controlling an avatar. You're not controlling an army. You're not giving order. You're controlling directly the. So it's like Resident. Okay, here's a good example that explains why I'm gonna say following. It's like a Resident Evil game. In a Resident Evil game, the camera is fixed, like the original Resident Evil. You had a fixed camera, and in some scene you would move to a certain point where the camera would like switch to another camera, but technically, even though the camera was fixed, you were not like seeing like with a god type of perspective. You were following the character, and you were following because each time the character moved, the camera switched and follow the character because you're controlling the character. So it's a third person view ultimately. So here's following mode. Um, it's a game that you could probably play competitively or cooperatively. I would say cooperative. So it's both. You can play solo, but there's an aspect of it where you are able to play four players, where you can play competitive or compete. So like that's here's a good question. So what is it then? And that's why also I want to do that, right? I want to test my system to see how does it even make sense, right? Does this system work? Does it make sense? Is there flaws to it? We already see here there's a view here that's like in between two views. I could put both, both God and following to explain that we have some sort of overview, but you are still controlling our character. Maybe we can have a specific word. For example, there's a word apparently that it's more or less used. It's not super common because I learned that recently. Well, recently, let's say like a year ago, but still in my life, it's recently, where it's like a competitive, where it's like a cooperative but also competitive game. And I'm like, you guys try to just like mix stuff up because you don't want to, say that it's competitive or it's cooperative. Like you're like, oh, it's both. Yeah, sure. Sure. Well, it's competitive, but you really need the cooperation of your teammates, otherwise it fails. So it's like, what is it exactly? So like in this case, it's like a little tank, and you can play alone, and I'm guessing you can play with your friend, and I'm guessing you can probably also make little matches where you can play against your friends, right? but it's not a game where you're gonna compete, like you go and do just competition against other people. Like there's almost certainly not an online mode where you're just going PvP. Maybe there is, maybe I'm wrong. Doesn't look like that kind of game. Um, is it cooperative? I would say maybe like you could either play solo or cooperative. So for now, I'm gonna say cooperative because there's that option. But in my head, I'm almost like it's kind of a solo game that you could play. You have the option to play co-op, but it's not necessarily a game that you have to play co-op. That is a co-op game, so to speak. Because I feel like there's a distinction, and I should stick to that distinction, and because that's important, right? At the same time that I'm trying to make the system, I'm trying to define the system. I'm trying to define all of those categories at the same time. Like there's no working definition. This is all coming out of my mind and some discussion I had with Grok, but Grok is so like all the AI ultimately it's kind of useless. Like it comes from you because they're just lying and so bad overall. I'm sorry to say. AI is gonna, unless somebody really make a big breakthrough, AI is not gonna change or save anyone anytime soon. Anyway, um, difficulty here. It looks pretty casual, but there's a bit of challenge, right? I mean, I guess I died before the end of the demo, so I would say it's balanced, right? It's not hard, it's not easy. There's lives and everything, and it looks really doable. So I would say it's balanced. It's a good game. I feel like the last game I play, if it's once again if it's from the same dev, I'm not 100% sure, but I have a good feeling. I cannot verify because I don't have my Wii U, my old consoles anymore. I have no clue. I would have to do a bunch of research, but I'll try to do that on my own because I'm curious to know if it was the same devs. Great experience, honestly. It was great. That's about it. I think that's about it. We're ready to get to the second one. How much time have we spent on this? Wow. Okay, we need to roll. We need to roll. Okay, there's a bunch of games here. All right, so let's get to this one because I have a controller. I'm ready, and this one looks cool. So let's just try it. It's getting warm. PXL Inc. Mm. Sounds like some Mega Man music. Oh, I'm not like shaking the desk and the camera and everything. I'm sorry. Okay, good music so far. We have controls. Okay, we're gonna exit because we started before we could play with the controller. Now the controller is linked. Let's see. We can't just press Alt Enter to get to full screen. Let's see if there's the option to go full screen. That would be cool. I would appreciate. CRT on. All right. Do you guys see it? Cool. We're in business, guys. We have a game. We have a game. It's finally happened. This prison is falling apart. I have to escape now. It's my last chance to be free. You can move using D-pad, jump using the A button. You can double jump if you press the A button twice. Coins can be used to purchase skins. When you die, level order will change. Okay. How do I get into the door though? Oh, I just get into it even though it's on fire. Okay, that's hard. It's a hard game. Yeah, don't fuck with this game, okay? Wow, it's a hardcore platformer. And it's randomized as well. You can buy skin, apparently. What is B? What do you consider B? I'm pressing all the button. Well. I don't know. Not sure how it works. I double jump. I don't understand. The double jump didn't work this time. That's really sad. That's a bunch of coins. Coins. Oh, I noticed the platform too late. I think I picked the skin and I didn't realize it. Okay, it's rather simplistic. I don't hate it though. It's kind of cool. I'm just wondering, like, if there was like an actual ending of sort. If there's a way to win. I mean, there must be, right? Fuck, feels bad. And if so, like, how many rooms do you have to go through? Oh, I like this one. I'm the cool cat. Shit. I'm dead. Oh, we can change the music as well. This is not what I wanted to do. I pressed the wrong button, I guess. Not sure what they mean by C. Feel bad. Shit, feel bad. Obey. This is a cool game, honestly. I might not finish it, like, if it's not super short. I mean, like tonight, obviously. I'll try a few more attempts, but I might keep trying it on my free time just to see if it's like beatable, because it looks like it could be super short. I don't think like they expect like players to beat like 100 levels like that. After like, I don't know, like 20, 25, 50 room, like how many room, I don't know, but at some point I feel like they're gonna be like, okay, you win, you know, try again if you feel like it or whatever. Like there's gotta be a limit of, you cannot just like go on forever, right? Right? Maybe, who knows? You might get an achievement just for the amount of coins we collected. You collected enough coins to buy everything in the game, but you keep dying, so you still haven't beaten the game. One day, maybe. I haven't counted how many rooms, but now I'm nervous. It's been a few, right? Oh, I try to go too slow. I hit the fucking spike there. Feels bad. All right, cool game. Is it like a 8:25? I'm a parrot now? Sure. Wait, why do I change color? Best. Okay, so it says like the best amount of level. I don't know if it's infinite or not, but it says like my best is like quit. Yes. Cool. All right. So what is this? Hardcore platformer. Do I have hardcore platformer? And if so, what do I call them? Good question. Platformer. Do I have something like Celeste is kind of a bit hardcore, but not that hardcore. Super Meat Boy or what? Truffle, Spelunky, Marble, Goliath Depot, Getting Over It, Contra, Cloudberry Kingdom. Oh, Cloudberry Kingdom. Oh, Cloudberry Kingdom. It's randomized. It's hardcore platforming. It is Cloudberry Kingdom. What else is in Cloudberry Kingdom? Just Get Through. All right, that's gonna be my classification for now. I thought I had another folder with like Super Meat Boy and stuff. What did I do with Super Meat Boy? Did I put it with Celeste here? Huh. Because Celeste is really like all the hardcore platformer that also have like, you know, movement tech and stuff. So like it's hardcore, but it's also like it's doable, right? It's not just like hard for the sake of being hard. The one I just did, it's kind of, I mean, there's not that much technique. It's just double jumping, but I don't know. It's kind of close. It's kind of close. Maybe this will one day merge with Cloudberry Kingdom, but Cloudberry Kingdom has this property of being randomized each time. So I will say that they are similar in that they are randomized. Okay, so try to go and do this quickly here. Where is the Prisonela? I'm gonna put some music back for a few seconds. So I had high expectation. I looked at the trailer. I was like, dude, that looks like a sharp, like platformer and everything. Like you double jump, the graphic looks good. This is gonna be good. Like I don't want to have too much expectation, but I can't help but have a little bit of expectation. So I was like, I'm gonna be fair and give it a 4-star right away. Be like, this is my level of expectation if I'm being honest. And I'm a bit disappointed. It's kind of limited, very, very limited. but for what it is, I would say it's well made. Like, it's not great, but it's not complete. Like, it's not just passable. I feel like it's just a little level. Like, it's intriguing. It makes me want to play more. Like, I want to go back and play more and try again. And like, I don't really care much about the skin. I just want to see if I can reach to a certain point where the game says, okay, you won something. Like, you reach 50 level, you reach 20, you reach whatever, right? You reach a certain threshold, and like, okay, here's a little award, here's a little trophy. But yeah, it's limited at the same time. So, but once again, I'm very disappointed compared to what I was expecting out of the game. Is it a 2-star or a 3-star? I don't know. I feel like I might change. This is something I should say when I start the stream. This is a work in progress sheet. A lot of things are going to change over time. Score will be reviewed. Categorization or classification will be updated as I play the games, as I get to know more of the games. Eventually I will get to realize, oh wait, I thought about that game and I went back and I played it and I realized that it was not that type of game, it's that type of game. Or somebody, a viewer, told me that it was more like, and I went back and I was like, you know what, you're right, actually it's more like it already happened. At some point I made a weird judgment about the game, saying it's a Mario because you're collecting a bunch of stuff, but truly it was not so much about collecting things, it was about solving. Collecting thing was just an excuse to solve a bunch of puzzle. And my friend, which is also a viewer, said, hey, to me it looks like a puzzle platformer. I think that's what you're doing here. And I was like, you know, you're right, bro. You're actually right. So things may change. It might be actually a 2, if I'm being fair. I almost wanted to give it like a fair assessment of like, it's a working game, it's free game, like it's not like you pay money for that, right? It works, it does the job, it has a bit of replayability. I don't think it's like that deep, probably why it's free and stuff like that. I would give it like a 3 personally. I think this is more fair. I personally think it's almost like a 3. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. A bit disappointed compared to what I imagined it could be. I thought it was like a really solid and fully developed and everything, you know, platformer, and you could like reach like an actual end. And I don't know, for me it would have been more satisfying than a bunch of random level that you could just go through randomly. To me that was a bit, I don't know, disappointing. So did I like it? I'm not gonna say that I liked it, but I'm not gonna say it's a 3rd either. Which also remind me, yesterday I got to do that. I removed from Splitgate, from Genshin Impact. I removed the 3rd, and I removed the 3rd from Kitchen Assassin. I don't think the games are bad, but I don't think they're good either. I'm just like neutral about them. I think that I'm just gonna, you know, use the 3rd emote only when it's kind of deserved. When I feel like, ish, you probably want to stay away from that. It's probably like, unless you really want that shit, stay away. So, what type of game it is? It's a platformer. It's really platformer. You could say hardcore, but it didn't really feel that hardcore. But I guess, do I have hardcore? No, I don't have hardcore platformer. Huh. I kind of want to have hardcore platformer. I think it's an actual legit hardcore platformer. I think it's a legit category. I think a lot of people categorize games like that. Now we have hardcore. So hardcore platformer, legit hardcore, and it's like Cloud, and obviously it's not in there, right? Cloudberry Kingdom. I'll have to check my Steam to make sure. Cloudberry Kingdom. Is that how you spell that? Cloudberry Kingdom. Yep, that's how. Cloudberry Kingdom. Okay, I would say that's what it is. We did play with a controller. Now, we played briefly. You win by doing what? You do not, it's not about collecting the coins. Collecting the coins gives you like bonuses, but it's about traveling. You don't need to solve a puzzle. You don't need to fight. You don't need to loot any object. It's not about collecting things. It's about traveling. It's all about the journey. This one is made to be played more than once. It's made to be randomized so that you can play more than once. And your reward basically is the mastery of it, like a sport. Now, what type of... I would say following, even though it's a one-screen thing. If the screen was larger... If the levels were bigger, we would follow the character. It's kind of like the tank. Once again, we had the same example earlier with the tank, and I said it was following. This is following. If the stage was bigger, we would follow. I bet with the tank game, if the level gets bigger, you would follow your tank around with the camera. Maybe there's even way to zoom in or out or whatever, but the fact is, those games are third-person view, technically. They are. You have an avatar. You are... My category following used to be called avatar. I don't like third-person, first-person, and second-person that nobody used second-person. I was like, this is kind of like, I want something like one word that explains in the word what it does, right? So I feel following, it's like it's a camera that follows you. It explains what it does. Immersive, you're immersed in it. So like VR, it's first person view, it's immersive. Anyway, what is it? It's a game that you play solo, obviously. You don't play that, I mean, you can compete with your brother or something. I would say it's hardcore. We said it was a hardcore platformer. It's meant to be quote-unquote hardcore. Maybe it's just challenging, right? Maybe it's not that hardcore, but it's kind of a hardcore platformer, so let's just go with hardcore. And I think we're done here with this game. We made it through 2 games. Woohoo! Success. Where were we here? There we go. I don't want to go get some water, even though my water is getting like stale and warm already. The idea of opening my door while it's super warm, my AC's not working and I'm gonna lose the little bit of fresh I have. I'm like, nah, I'll go get some water if I need to. All right, what's the next game? We have 3 games that I might not need a controller for here, so I'm gonna just put the controller down. And I mean, who knows, maybe I'm wrong, and actually I'll put the controller on to see if there's controller support, but I really doubt we're gonna have controller support in any of those games. So what order should I do them? You know what, I want to do this. This is the one that scares me, or like it's more intriguing. Like it's like, for some reason, I don't know how to explain, but there are some games that are in my library, and if I was not doing what I'm doing right now, the benchmark, I don't know when I would be playing them. And when I say I'm like scared, it's like I don't know what this is. So like I really have no expectation. But like what I've seen from the I went to check the trailer real quick, and I was like, this is probably not going to be super great. So let's see. Stop the music here. Let's get into the game. See how it is. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's great. I'll be surprised and I'll be like, oh damn, I was wrong. I mean, it helps going into stuff with low expectation. Trust me. I had like a bunch of good surprises specifically because I think I had very to no expectation. Can we control with the? Because there is controller. Huh. We can play with a controller possibly. Well, be damn. Let's try again. I used to have the habit for a while to just like if I switch the controller and it works from the Steam input like I just did from the menu, then I would just keep on playing. But I had some really weird thing happening with a few games, and I learned that it was true that you're supposed to quit. Because you used to be able to do that, but you had to quit before it was enabled. Like your Steam input would not apply directly unless you restart the game. All right, so hey, let's go, new game with a controller. The Church in the Darkness has a story where the motives, beliefs, and action of the preachers change every time you play. Wait, I'm gonna read that again. The Church in the Darkness has a story where the motives, the beliefs, and actions of the preachers change every time you play. Okay, interesting. So it's irrational, made to be played more than once here, it seems. Based on the way you play and the choices you make, many different endings are possible. Choose your character. Is it my skin color? And I guess it is. Choose a different level, difficulty level, infiltrator, interloper. Visual assistance shows where guards and townsfolk are looking. Freedom Town is moderately armed. Easier, longer lasting visual cues show where guards and townsfolk are looking. You are less susceptible to gunfire. Save games can be loaded multiple times. I almost want to try that, if I'm being honest. Okay, spy. You don't get to see where the guards are looking. Fuck you. There are more of them. Fuck you once more. And then the hardest. You're a mole. No visual help for where your enemies are looking or when they are alert. One shot will take you out. Freedom Town is heavily harmed. Okay, so I have no idea what this game is, and you know, I want to give it a chance. I'm gonna put it on easiest because I'm sure I'm gonna be lost. Choose equipment to take into Freedom Town. I picked the gun. Cause why would I not pick the gun? Hopefully I can find some. Collective Justice Mission is established in Oakland, California, led by the charismatic Isaac and Rebecca Walker. They preach a gospel of integration, equality, and socialism. 1975, the first one was 67. Claiming perspective by the U.S. government, the 500-person congregation relocates to the jungles of South America. Okay, collective justice mission. And also they say that every time it's all randomized. So that's like the story right now, but next time I play it's gonna be randomized. Communication between the mission and US relative becomes strained. Sometimes non-existent family members fear the worst about what's going on in the jungle. Isaac and Rebecca say they just want to be left alone. You infiltrate the town to learn about the mission. Find your nephew Alex and see if he wants to leave. Okay, so we need to find Alex and we need to try to leave.
Vic, I'm out of options. Alex has been in South America for 2 years now, and I haven't heard from him in 6 months. I just know something is wrong, and I don't trust the horrible preachers he's fallen in with. Can you get in there and check on him? With your background, I know you can handle it. Get him out if things look bad. I know it's been a few years, but your family. God, he's still just a kid. Stella.
I'm gonna have to check the graphics. Maybe this game is somewhat intensive for the graphics. I'm not sure why it would be, but is this what made the chain the It says 35. Looks fine. Okay, I have for Alex. Okay, I need to hold the sprint.
Back in the U.S., they want to smear us. They want to come here and claim we are a failure, that we broke laws, and on with their lies. They want trumped-up trials, prison, and for those they deem most dangerous, executions. Is that what you want for yourself? For your family? For all of us?
Search buddy. Searching. Found pistol. Take all. Carry buddy. What is this game? It's some sort of stealth game? Stash buddy. Warm embrace of sleep. Hidden someone in the trunk. Closed shed. Okay, cool. So I'm looking for my brother or somebody called Alex, right?
Do you know why we named this place Freedom Town?
We named it for the freedoms America promised us, but which we never really had.
At last, here we are free. To love our God and love ourselves as America would never let us.
We only ask that you love this place.
As we love all of you.
Okay, I can see ahead like that. What was the button to see where they... I don't remember now. Shit. Destroy, stop anyone from setting off the alarm. Search body, sure. Take all. Carry body.
While the kids are away in Cuba, I've heard they're getting in some time on the basketball court, playing against other youth teams.
I'm gonna disable that shit when I come back.
Beating the crap out of them.
Can I put... There's already a stash body in there. It's what it is, right? You know, it's what it is. What is gonna find them? Alarm bar destroyed. So like when they realize that two of them are stunned and the alarm is destroyed, they're gonna start like wondering like who's doing that, right? I just want to find Alex and go. That's it.
Understand it. How people can know the atrocities the U.S. has committed in Southeast Asia, Central America, Africa, on and on. Why do people stand for it? I cannot tolerate.
You know, I thought this game was gonna be completely bad, but maybe I was wrong. B. I need to press B to see where they see. He's not turning around.
mark we leave on history must be a beacon of hope for
Do
those not
3
fortunate enough to
of
live
any
to read.
takedown.
Whatever comes for us, know that the Lord is on our side, and I am on your side.
And we are all
Where I'm gonna put the body now, I don't know. Here, there's some shadow. Nobody's gonna look for them, right? Alright, have a good night. How do I get out of here now? Run, run. Hey, this game is not bad. I don't know what this is yet. It's kind of a stealth game, I guess. Top-down stealth game.
We lead by example, and those who don't join with us,
The map.
either they're ignorant,
Charles. Insertion.
or they are
How do I know where I am at?
those people we must live without.
Bro, there's no way I can... Well, I guess I need to follow the river. But I have no idea where this is, or where I am. Am I the X or the X? The X. The X or the X? The X or the triangle, the red triangle? Where am I exactly on this? I played stealth game before. This one is so dead too. Oh shit.
Is life worth living if you are not living in truth? We shun the everyday lies of
Well, I
life,
didn't want to be a murderer,
denial,
but...
the hypocrisy. There is only one truth.
Search buddy again.
Here it is clear for everyone to see.
Why can't we search it twice? I don't know. Where am I gonna put the body now? I don't know. It's getting so warm in my room. Let's just put him there. It's fine. It's fine. Where is this at anyway? Where are we going? There's way up. Search.
They veil their hypocrisy under the
Sure.
cloak of religion, picking what parts of scripture suit their purposes while
A
ignoring the holy
metal
text
shard to
that shows their
disable.
own actions to be the
Oh, I
most
had one and I
damnable
used
sins.
it or something? Found the river. I guess we just need to follow it now. Uh-oh.
Oh, my people, I will always fight for you.
What happened here? Somebody... They killed somebody. I stashed them in there. Painkiller. I cannot
We've been
search
here
the
only a
dead
few
body.
months when Charles and Julia got everyone together to
Force
build our
open.
basketball court. And they kept it secret from me. But it was one of the best presents I've ever received. It is a great day whenever I have time for a game with my good people.
Okay, so I guess that's where I'm at, right? I just passed the bridge. There's another bridge. It's after the other bridge. Simple. How do we get there? Not this way. Oh, God. Is there a way I can save at any time? I can save at any time. So, okay, so have we determined what kind of game it is? It's a stealth game. For some reason, there's replayability. You can play it more than once and the scenario change. Not sure how deep this is and how much more I'm gonna play out of it, but right now we'll see that's the...
You all know how much we value music as a way to stir the revolutionary spirit.
Who's that?
I want to say thank you to Suzanne, who wrote this song about the work.
No matter how much
I hope
we
that's not the person I'm
there's only
supposed to
so much
save.
we can do to keep ourselves safe. All we can do is keep working.
Oh wow, beautiful music. Beautiful, beautiful. Some right here. Oh boy. No, please stop. Stop, bitch. Stop. No, just stop. Shit. I'm dead. I'm dead. They know you. Or we're dead, but we're not dead.
Have you hurt any of my people? For us, the terror is not knowing what your kind is capable of.
Oh shit, it's not over.
Once we send you out of here, don't come back. Do you understand? This is our home. We want it to succeed. God is with us. Let us live in peace.
Isaac Walker. I might have hurt one or two of your people. What are we supposed to do? Okay. Do you have a gun? Please. Thank you. Yeah, you take my place. How do I equip the gun? I don't know how to... Did I save and quit? Oh, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We've been on this for long enough. We've been on this for long enough. We know what this is. It's a stealth game. It's a very, I want to say, interesting and unique stealth game. And it's irrational, meaning like each time you play, it's different. So I'm very curious to play more of this. And when I died, I didn't die. I was like made, prisoner. Maybe because I was playing on easy. Maybe that's that. Like when you play on easy, you don't die. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. What is it? Stealth? Stealth. Where is stealth? Stealth. Dynamite Jack, right? So I have Dynamite Jack, Spy Chameleon, if you've played that. Secret Santa. There's two Secret Santa that are basically top-down stealth game. So what is this? It's a top-down stealth game. All right. And for some reason, I think my allergy are getting to me. I will need to sneeze soon. Where were we? Here. Two more game. I will start this one here. We will start this. And I will put the B-Red back screen as we do. I will take a very small break. I'll try to empty my nose. get to the bathroom and everything, get some water, and I'll be right back. Man, it's really warm in here. Can we get like some music or something? There we go. We got music, everything. I'll be right back, guys. All right. Let's see what we have here. I'm expecting a puzzle game. A gravestone with a disc. Disk drive and screen is off. An angry face. A sad face. smiling. So we need to figure out... Okay, the game is not just gonna be like, oh, you get it. Maybe I was supposed to click in between. Give me a second. Very sorry, my sinus are acting up. I don't know why my allergy are taking over right now, but they are. Maybe because I've been in the cold the whole day and now I'm like in the super warm. It's super warm, so maybe that's like doing something on my sinus. I don't know. Okay, so there's a gravestone with a drive and okay. The angry looking demon looks up. There must be something else we can click on. Okay. As a spectral hand in the reflection. It looks familiar. Also, the sort of like sad face is looking to the right. It's locked. The sad face is looking this way. And what is this? A somber painting. Why it's looking left? So that's the sad face. The other one was sad too. I don't get it then. A vine. Okay, so we need something to remove the vine. Oh, we have a hammer now. Birmingham statue. Can we break the statue? Oh wait, so we go around. We're like in one room. We spin around in the room. So that's why it was looking right, because actually it's looking left. It's a reflection of... I get it. I cannot use the hammer. Get the fuck out of the hammer. I get it. Can I do something with the hammer? Is that why I cannot let it go? I don't understand why the hammer is still selected. Is this a bug? Okay, we're back. We're back. I don't know what happened, but we're back. Okay. It's looking left. Okay. Kind of Can I break it? Can I give it? No. It's locked. There's something I can interact with, I just don't see it. Hey, welcome back, Bad. Je viens juste de prendre un break, justement. Il fait chaud, c'était écœurant. Mes sinus, ils ont l'air d'en arracher. Mais ça va mieux, là. Alright. What to do now? We need something to cut this. Have you beaten this? Est-ce que tu l'as fini, ce jeu-là? Bad? It's not like there's a billion things to click on. So we have a door. We cannot use the door because it's locked. Clearly we need some kind of key. Something. We need something to cut this. Oh shit, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, pizza. Okay, can I give it the gem? I feel like I've interacted with everything already. I don't get it. At the same time, maybe we can wrap this up because, you know, we want to wrap this up as quickly as possible. We're almost at 2 hours. We're not going to cut it under 2. We're still over. Okay, it's gotta be in that. We have a hammer. What can we do with the hammer? Can we break that? Can we break the window, the mirror, something? There's a hand. Fragile window. That's I should have figured out when they say fragile. Okay. We can use that. Cut this. All right. It's a memory game. Nice. Can we play again? I love memory. I love memory games. Okay. So we have 2 gems. Come on. We're missing 1 gem. There's something about that hand here. Spectral hand in the reflection. It looks familiar. What does that mean? What am I supposed to do? The hammer, I guess, is the only thing that we... Oh no, we technically use the hammer here to break that. Why is it coming back though? Why is it coming back? What is this madness? This is magic. Also, we cut that and it grew back. Weird. 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 We've never done anything with that statue. The hammer doesn't do anything. Maybe I can break the bottom. Oops, no. It just moved the screen. It's like if I don't hit... I don't know. Do you want that gem? Are you greedy? No. And we keep all the objects even though we use them in some cases. So we use that, and we use that. So we use all of the object, and we gain 2 gems. It seems that we need 3 gems. We interacted with that, we interacted with that, we interacted with that. I still think that it's the mirror. We haven't interacted with the mirror. And it's talking about a hen. Do we need to check in that drawer? But that drawer would be the one that we need to cut. I don't understand. And there's that door. I'm guessing this is like how to exit. It's locked. Well, I don't know. I might try to come back, try to solve the end of the puzzle, because I feel like this is a very simple puzzle. I feel like this is it. There's one more thing to do. I feel like it has to do with the mirror, but I don't know. I don't get it. Hey, come back. A spectral hand in the reflection. Doesn't do anything. It's... I don't know. Do you know? Do you know, Bad? I don't know. But that's a very short puzzle game. What people often refer to as an escape room puzzle game, where you're in a room and you need to escape the room. Yeah, well, I'm starting to get there myself too. Pourtant, je viens de manger en plus juste avant le stream, mais yeah. Simonac. I really don't know. It looks so simple. I feel like I'm so close. Is there like a hint that I'm missing? An eerie grinning him statue. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have a reason to revisit it. I don't know how to quit. Is there like a... I think they expect you to finish the game. There's no exit. There's no exit. Ah! Oh, wait a second. What is this? This whole time there was a puzzle on the ground? Wait a second. The demon. The hand. 2 fingers. Maybe. Okay, so those 2 close, those 2 open, and the thumbs in the direction. Okay, okay, all right. Where was that? On the ground. What do you mean? The end. Disco Grim. Well, that was cool. Really short, but it's free. So, can you really complain? Nice. Thank you for the GG. Yeah, I was not expecting to finish it in one sitting, and I was not expecting it to be that short, but it was kind of sweet. And it took me a while to figure out there was like this hole in the ground. The whole time I kind of saw there was something, and I clicked a few times on it, but it never actually clicked. And that last time, just about when I was about to give up, I really clicked on the ground many times, and somehow it worked. I managed to find that one puzzle. Do I have... I think it would be in puzzle or in story. Let me check. Puzzle. Amazing Gree, Choco Pixel. Yes, the guess. It's the guess. It's the guess. It's the guess. Those are escape type of thing. First person view puzzle type of stuff. The guess is specifically a game where you are basically in a room. Actually, it's not just a room, it's a small apartment. Actually, I'm gonna do this recommendation while I'm, doing this, right? Amazing game. I played that how many years ago? 2020. Add to 2020. We beat that in 2020. Get to the end. That game was fantastic. Amazing game. There's a free demo if you guys want to try. And it's on sale right now for $1. Amazing puzzle game, okay? I had an amazing experience. You are in this room and you have a bunch of puzzles. Really good puzzle. I spent like 2 or 3, almost 4 hours, and that was back in the days when I was streaming. I was still streaming and I was working at the same time, but I was still streaming back then. I don't know if I was starting again or if I was still streaming from 2017, but yeah, I remember streaming that. It doesn't show much in that trailer, but basically you're in the room. It's a very small apartment and there's a bunch of puzzles. It's super well made, and it took me 3.5 hours. Amazing game. So it's that kind of game, like the guess puzzle room. There's a bunch of game literally called The Room or something like that. So they might all end up being in there, and it might rename as The Room. For me, oops, sorry, I hit the microphone with my stupid hand. For me, it's the guess right now. So I'm gonna say puzzle the guess. Where's my chart? So the game we just played, Astral Lodge. Oh, did we forgot? It was so warm and I was like so much in a hurry to go get some water. I totally forgot to rate the Church of Darkness. So the Church of Darkness, I had 0 expectation. And I cannot say that it's a great game. It might just be a 2-star. I do not know. But it looks decent. If I play more and realize that it's very low quality, maybe I'll lower the score. But right now, very surprising. I would say a good 3-star. And maybe it's my personal rating. I wouldn't go as far as to say that it's a 4-star, but it's good. Very, very good. It's a good, top-down stealth game, and they look like there's a lot of potential. In fact, the more I talk about it, the more I think about it, I think I'm going to give it a 4. And like I said, for the last game that I rate, those things, everything in this might be subject to change over time. I will adjust stuff as my understanding of the games change. If I play the game some more, if people tell me, hey, I watched your stream and I think that you were wrong about that game, I think it's that and that, maybe you should play more, whatever, we'll figure it out together, right? We'll fix things along the way. In terms of did I like it, that one was surprising and I actually did like it. What was it? Was a stealth game. Stealth. There's no stealth. We need to add stealth. That should be in there. That should be in there. Everybody knows that they are stealth game. Stealth game out there. That's a type of game, definitely. So stealth. And I'm guessing if I didn't have what's the term? Dynamite Jack? Dynamite. Yeah, that's no way Dynamite Jack is there. Yeah, no way. Dynamite Jack, which is a top-down stealth action type of. There's a bunch of others, but for me, that's the model. Sorry about that. So, I was saying, Dynamite Jack, and we had surprisingly controller support for it. So it's briefly played. I can also make the next one briefly played right away, right? Now, what type of game was it? The Church of Darkness. The Church of Darkness was a game where it's about stealth. So it's not about you combating. You're not fighting. It's close to puzzle. I would say stealth game are actually close to puzzle games. I might be wrong. Maybe they are traveling games. Is stealth about traveling or about puzzle? I think it's about puzzle because you get in a situation and it's all about thinking. You're thinking. That's how you prevail. You prevail by outthinking the opponent, by outthinking the NPC, by figuring out through your wits, through your smarts. It's a puzzle game. I'm convinced. Stealth. It's a puzzle game. This one is particular. It's meant to be played multiple times. It's iterational. It's not sequential. It would have been emergent because you seems to be kind of free to take the situation which way you want. It's like it's open. You're in an open world. You're completely free. Pick and choose. So that's emergent gameplay, right? So it's not sequential, it's close to emergent, but because the game says at the beginning, each time you play the game, the church leader, whatever, the preacher, the priest, will have different motivation, different. So like it's gonna be different. Sometimes they might be good people, sometimes they might be zealots, crazy murderers or whatever. Like there's going to be different type of cults or whatever group of people you infiltrate. It's not always going to be the same group with the same type of, so it might change how you kill them or stun them or whatever. So Anyway, it's rational. Perspective. It was a following game. It was top down, but you were following your character around, right? So it's not so much God view, because even though it's a top down, once again, you're following the character, you're controlling an avatar. Um, it's meant to be played in solo. I don't think there was like a co-op mode or anything. And even if there was a co-op mode, I think it's definitely designed to be a solo experience. In terms of difficulty, what was it? It looks quite challenging, I want to say. I don't know if it's, you could say maybe hardcore almost. Maybe it's super fair and you would say like it's balanced. I'm not sure yet. Um, but this is one of the games that I might actually play more, because I was really underestimating it, and it turned out to be quite good actually. Um, so now the game that we just played before I started doing this whole thing here, Astral Lodge. This one, Astral Lodge, where is it? I had no expectation. I love puzzle game, and when I saw that, I saw the trailer very quickly. I was like, "Ooh, I don't want to see too much. It looks funky. The colors, the art looks cool." I was like, "This is gonna be fun." It was not long, but man, was it great! I would say that objectively, because it's too short, I cannot give it a 5. There's not enough gameplay there, but it's close to be a masterpiece. It's a very cool hidden gem. It's free. It's like play it. Play it. It's worth it. It's very great. To the point where I'm gonna give it a 5. I had a good time. 30 minutes or something of puzzle with great art, everything. Pretty nifty, smart puzzle. Perfect game. Perfect game. Just a bit too small. Just I would have liked more. And you know what? Where's Steam? Where's Steam? Where's the game we just played? Astral Lodge. Oh, there's nothing else. Are you planning on? No. Well, maybe one day they'll make more games. If they make more games, I'm interested. So, last game. Last game. I'm sweating. It better be the last game. Where's my benchmark here? Let's go. Also, why all this stuff is always open like that? Keep spoiling everything. If you guys pay attention, you can know all the games that's coming up for the next like week or two. I'm bad at keeping secret. It's awful. Fuck. Maybe I'm doing too much planning ahead. I don't know which is which, but maybe both. Anyway, last game here. Could be an FMV. Could be bad, could be good. I think this one I literally put 3 because I didn't have any expectation. Wait a second, I'm talking. Did I do the actual evaluation? I didn't. I just talking too much. I didn't do the evaluation. I love it. I love it. I love it. It might even win though the Church of Darkness is kind of close to it. And yesterday I almost switched it. I did technically, while nobody was watching, I did switch it for like 5-10 minutes to sang-froid instead of Greek, because I was like, sang-froid literally stole my heart last night. Sang-froid was great, a very very good game, and of course we have a bot, which means we're on the right. We're on our way to success, because the bots are attracted by our channel. Means, we're gonna be successful soon. It's a superstition. I don't know. Just making that up as I go. So this one, the last one was Stealth. This one is a puzzle game, right? Is it Eden puzzle? Eden? No, just puzzle. It's not so much hidden object game or point and click, or it's just puzzle, a good puzzle. and it's like escape room. I could put puzzle, escape room puzzle, or something like that, because it's kind of a thing. It's like an escape type of room puzzle, but it kind of implies that when I say that it's like the guest. The guess. Is it there? Of course it's not. Why is my throat is super dry all of a sudden? All right. The guess, which I might change for the room or something like that, which I think is the name for the other game. The guess, which I still remember fondly. That game was amazing. The guest. Let's go. I didn't try the controller during that game, but I don't think it would have worked. It's point and click. Come on. So we played briefly. It was definitely a puzzle game. It was, you could say, emergent. You had, was it emergent or sequential? I would say emergent in the sense that you were kind of free to do this stuff in the order. Right? There was not that many. Was there like an actual order that you were forced to follow? To get that, you needed to do that. To do that, you need. I guess it was sequential. All right. All right. It was sequential. I'm pretty sure it was not. The end was a bit more open-ended. You had a bit more freedom as like. So that's why I was thinking like it's emergent. Like you could solve the last 2 or 3 puzzle more or less in the order you choose. So is it really sequential or emergent? Yeah, it's closer to emergent. Perspective. That was a. Is it first person view or God view? I feel like it's kind of a God view. It's kind of in between first person view and God view. Because you are in the room. You click to spin the camera around because you are navigating the room and your goal is to escape the room. It's immersive. It's first person. It's like the hidden object games. It's like instead of being third person where you have a character that point and click, you are a character that points and click, but basically you're just seeing through the eyes of the character that points and click. So, and in terms of mode, it was a solo game, definitely a solo experience. And I would say that it was balance. The game was super short, the puzzle were not that hard, and there was so little option that I think anybody should be able to solve this. It was not that challenging. Like if it was challenging, it would have taken me like an hour and I would have give up and I would have never found the last one or something, right? I think it was not that challenging. It was just fair, balanced, very short, very sweet. Loved it. All right, for real now, for though. Go with Alter. Actually, I'm wrong. I thought it was 2, but I put it as low expectation because I've been disappointed a lot by a bunch of games that I just bought that were like sort of like FMVs, and I was expecting an FMV. So I was expecting like an experience where it's like a movie and you choose left or right and then you see what happened. But there's a lot of FMVs that are not that at all. They're closer to an actual point and click game. Like it's like an adventure and you sometimes go around in circle and like go around a location and revisit some places and stuff and re-speak with the same people multiple times. It's not always like a, like a movie, like kind of like a ride. So that's why I'm like not expecting much, so much so that I put like a 2-star just in case I'm disappointed. So like I want to not be disappointed, but I'm expecting to be disappointed, if that makes any sense. So let's go. Let's verify, because it's been almost like I said, almost 2 hours if we're not already past the 2 hour cap. My God, 2 hours and 17 minutes. All that rating took a lot of time. Wow. Because we were like pretty much at 2 hours when we stopped the game. Damn, I talk a lot. We'll try to wrap this up fast, okay? I'm sweaty, I'm tired. We need to finish this. Français. No, I'm sorry, I would prefer English. But if you want to put the voice in French, I'm cool with that. Right? Yeah, the voice in French. Le jeu a été fait en France. Ou en tout cas tourné en France. So let's see. So we're gonna have like original soundtrack, so to speak, original, voiceover, not soundtrack, voiceover. And yeah, I'm excited. This is a work of fiction. Burning Sunset. Let's see if it's any good. Like I said, I am expecting it to be bad.
Pareil, ça s'est déjà produit et ça se reproduira. On ne peut tuer ce qui n'est pas vivant, on ne peut fuir ce qui n'existe pas.
Ooh, is it like a movie-like thing? The World After. Written and directed by Guillaume Defar. Produced by François Message? Leslie Granger. Alright, let's get into it. Come on. Now I'm starting to have expectation. Fuck.
Quel rêve bizarre. Le confinement doit me taper sur le système. Avec la pandémie, j'ai l'impression de devenir fou à passer tous les jours enfermé tout seul ici. J'aurais peut-être dû rester à Paris. Non, la campagne, c'est quand même plus agréable.
Oh, this is a point and click, guys. This is a point and click FMV. Holy shit.
Ce flacon de gel est vide.
Jackpot, guys. Jackpot. I think I'm gonna like this game.
Le téléphone fixe ne marche pas. Je ne peux utiliser que mon portable.
Ah, ça me fait trop rire. This is funny. Oh, yeah, put on your stupid shit mask. Your phone? Sure. That's important, right? Everybody needs their phone. All right. Is there anything we can like carry? Is he like gonna interact with everything that I click on? This is kind of cool. Not he takes a sip, but he doesn't carry it. Rusk. What is he gonna do? Take a bite? All right. So we took a bite. We drank. We got our phone. I think we're ready.
Pas de télétravail pour moi. L'avantage d'un écrivain.
Allô?
Avant que j'arrive, je ne vois pas pourquoi je le prendrais avec moi.
Il veut pas traîner ça, le cochonnerie.
Je ne peux pas l'utiliser. Elle sert de décoration. Chacun ses goûts.
Chacun ses goûts. All right. Well, bro, if you're ready to go, let's go. I'm down. Oh. What is this?
On peut fuir ce qui n'existe pas. Comme dans mon rêve. Et c'est quoi ce château? Je devrais demander à Marc.
Home Alone, you're ready to start your adventure. I am ready.
Je n'en ai pas besoin.
Ouais, mais j'en veux.
Je n'en ai pas besoin.
J'en veux.
Je n'en ai pas besoin.
Come on. C'est à Saint-Jean, c'ti. Come on. Ok, c'est plus à Saint-Jean, il est rendu passé minuit. Shit. Hello. Mark.
Salut Marc, ça va?
Salut le Parisien, alors on se fait à la campagne?
Ah oui, c'est sûr que je préfère être confiné ici qu'à Paris. Hein.
Ouais, enfin des Parisiens qui sont venus apporter leur virus chez nous, il y en a un peu trop.
Mais tu sais bien que j'étais venu avant pour écrire mon bouquin.
Je sais, je rigole.
Tu fais quoi?
Je range mon garage, ça se voit pas?
Ouais, ça se voit.
Ta femme n'est pas là?
Elle doit traîner en ville, elle est en colère. J'ai oublié d'acheter du gel hydroalcoolique et la pharmacie est fermée.
Ah bon?
Tu sais, elle aime pas trop que tu sois venu de Paris.
Pourquoi?
Elle a peur du virus, comme tout le monde.
À un moment, ça devient de la parano quand même.
C'est toi qui l'as dit.
C'est toi qui l'as dit. Alright. See ya.
Il me faut mon téléphone.
Ah, ok. Log 1 out of 11.
Ça tourne ce truc ou voilà? Ah, oui, d'accord. Bon, vous voyez, ça va, ça marche. Alors, voilà, clap, voilà. Ça sera pour la postérité. De toute façon, il faut bien s'expliquer un jour ou l'autre, non, n'est-ce pas? Oui, oui. Ne pas laisser ces charognards transformer l'histoire à coup de conspiration ou je ne sais quoi. Évidemment, ça paraît simple de pointer le doigt vers une sorte d'ennemi imaginaire, hein. Alors que la seule chose que nous avons voulu faire, c'est aider. Bien sûr qu'une entreprise doit faire du profit, mais bien sûr, évidemment, mais ce profit génère des moyens, des employés, du talent. Vous croyez qu'on peut accomplir quelque chose, vraiment quelque chose, sans argent, hein, sans pépette? Non, vous ferez le doigt dans l'œil, oui, jusqu'au coude. Mes pauvres amis, il faut des gens comme moi pour faire avancer le monde. Il faut des gens comme moi pour permettre à d'autres de faire progresser les choses de la science. Le monde, il en avait bien besoin de progresser, non? Je pense qu'à un moment donné, les gens ont mal compris nos intentions et ont placé tout ça sous la sempiternelle appellation du manque d'éthique. Voilà. Mais il faut ce qu'il faut. Se retrousser les manches, agir en conséquence. On ne peut pas laisser ce château de cartes comme ça s'écrouler sous prétexte d'éthique. En tout cas, je ne laisserai pas une chose pareille arriver. Pas moi. Non. Vous entendez? Pas moi.
It was weird because the whole time, maybe he had like an eye that's like not looking straight, but it felt like the whole time he was reading a text, like, on the teleprompter or something. The whole time it felt like he didn't like know his text. He was reading the text. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I kind of dreamed that because he had like one of his eyes that's just not looking straight. I don't know. It was kind of weird though. Bottle of wine. Marc aime boire en travaillant. Il est peinard. Je sais pas si j'utilise peinard comme il faut. C'est pas une de mes expressions, tu vois. Oh God, I'm sorry about that. What is this? Julie.
Bonjour Julie, ça va?
Désolée, mais j'ai pas le temps de te parler.
Pas très sympa.
Tu me parles, non? Non. Fuck you, Julie. What is this? Another one of those messages? Day 72.
Qu'est-ce que je suis censée dire?
The Third Eye Property.
Je sais pas. Quand ça a commencé, personne n'a vraiment cru à une catastrophe. On était enfermés devant nos écrans. On concevait et on imaginait des choses qui ne devaient servir qu'au divertissement. Et on regardait tous ces changements comme faisant partie d'une gigantesque fiction. Sans trop y croire. Sans même y penser vraiment. Ça se passait dehors. Autant dire à des années-lumière. Ça m'a jamais dérangé de porter un masque. J'en portais déjà un tous les jours devant les gens que j'étais obligée de voir au travail, dans les magasins ou dans la rue. Seulement celui-ci me cachait une partie de mon visage et pas juste ma personnalité. J'ai jamais été très douée avec les gens en général, mais j'apprécie de travailler avec Dumas. Le directeur de la compagnie lui donne les moyens de ses ambitions et c'est assez rare dans ce genre d'entreprise de pouvoir travailler avec le meilleur matériel et les meilleurs scientifiques. Quand on m'a demandé de travailler sur les remèdes au virus, au début j'ai pas très bien compris. Je voyais pas vraiment le rapport avec mes capacités. Et puis j'ai vite compris que ce sur quoi on allait travailler était loin d'être conventionnel. Et là tout s'est éclairé. Ce projet est capital. Et pandémie ou pas, l'humanité devait forcément y arriver un jour ou l'autre.
Ok, mystère, right? Pretty house.
Il y a de belles baraques dans le coin quand même.
Il y a
Très
de
cossu.
belles baraques. Yeah,
Il y a de belles baraques dans le coin quand même. Très cossu.
very posh. Apparently that's the translation. How do I move on? Doesn't that just bring me back here? Well, that's not like... I'm not going forward right now. How do I go forward? Like from here, how do I go forward?
Tout est parfaitement entretenu ici. Ça change de Paris.
Do I need to find a way to speak with her?
Je ne veux pas lui donner ça. Il y a de belles baraques dans le coin quand même. Très cossu.
Okay.
Tout est parfaitement entretenu ici. Ça change de Paris.
Ça change de Paris. Well, I guess I'll go back and figure out a way from there.
J'aimerais qu'on me dise à quoi sert cet objet.
All right, so it's gonna be it for this one because not only I'm sweating like I'm dying or something, but I'm lost and I really don't have the patience for this right now. This is I was scared of that. That's why I give it a 2 because I love FMVs. And it seems that every time I get like a cool FMV, it's a point and click, I get excited, and then I'm like, oh. It's like the bunker. It's an FMV like the bunker. And I don't even know if I have like an actual folder right now for that. Do I have a, like in stories maybe? Stories like the bunker or something? My curiosity, the bunker. Hey, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure, Bad, anytime. You're always welcome. Hope you enjoy the show. So it's like the bunker. It's, you see, it's not even in any... Okay, I'm gonna put it in a category here. I'm gonna put it add to story. The bunker. Why is this symbol there? Oh, because my keyboard is in French. The bunker. So create collection. And the game we just played is like this game. It's a point and click. Add to story the bunker. Where is our result screen here? So the world after, I give it a 2. I was scared. I kind of knew. Oops, did I kind of knew, or at least I had suspicion that I might be disappointed, so I didn't want to expect too much of it. And if you if you pay attention to my reaction and all, I really went from, ooh, I'm super excited to, oh. It did the same thing when I played the Bunker. And I feel like those games has potential, and I need to give them more chance. I need to, take the time to try to figure it out. It's a puzzle game, right? I love puzzle game. I can figure this puzzle, it's like any puzzle. There's a solution to it. But I just had a bad experience with them. I don't know, every time it's like I'm expecting one thing and I'm getting something else, and that's what makes me disappointed, right? And at the beginning of the game, it really felt like it was going to be like an actual movie. And then I was like, oh, it's a point and click, but it looks cool. Yeah, right? And I don't know if I was trying to convince myself or what, but, So, officially, I don't know how good it can be. I want to say, I don't want to be like unfair, unjust, and give it like a bad rating. It looks like a decent game. I didn't give it a chance because, like I said, I'm getting tired. It's super sweaty and all of that. But it's also like I keep saying, it's not what I was expecting. It's not what I was. When I bought this game, I wanted to watch a movie that I can select left or right and see what happened. And I get this. And that's why I'm saying, like, yeah. But like the Bunker is made by the same company that makes like most of my favorite like FMVs. So I need to give those games a chance at some point. So I'll get back to it. Personally, I would say I got what I expected. I got exactly what I expected. And I wouldn't say it's a turd. We didn't get actual garbage tonight. Which is rare. So this one, point and click, I guess. It's a point and click, but it's also an FMV. So FMV point and click, because it's a point and click. Ultimately, I could just put it straight up in the point and click. You know what? I might do that after my stream. I might try to fix that, or I'll come back later and fix that by calling it FMV point and click. One of the two. But I think they're basically the same as just a regular point and click. You have your character and you tell your character, go there. And sometimes your character like says stuff like, oh, I don't want to go there, or this doesn't work here. I need an item for that. Stuff like that. So it's just a point and click, really. The fact that it's an FMV is cool, but it's just a feature of it, basically. It's just like saying like it has cartoonish graphic, or 3D model, or very modern, like Unreal type of graphic. Like it's just a type of graphic. It doesn't mean anything. So it's a point and click, and right now the point and click that I referred to was what did I call it? It's the Bunker. So I don't think the Bunker is there. The Bunker, no, there's no way I could be there. For now I'll say the Bunker, but if I put it in point and click, I'll put Monkey Island, I think, is the example we have for the Bunker. I didn't try with the controller. I don't think it's going to be a controller supported game. We played it briefly, very briefly, to be honest. And I feel like I've been sort of unfair with it. I wanted to cut the stream short, not like go over 3 hours. My God, not go 3 hours. We're at 2:40 almost. And yeah, I feel like it's not a bad game. That's why I give it a objectively 3. Now, what is it? The way you prevail clearly is puzzle. Is it emergent? Irrational? I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna assume that it's sequential. I'm gonna assume that, like many points and click. You're more or less free to solve few puzzles sometimes at your leisure, but usually you need to solve a puzzle in order to get an item that then lets you access another puzzle, then give you another item that lets you solve another puzzle. So it's like hey, bonne chance, Bad. Cette fois-là, j'espère que tu l'as, ton affaire, puis tu réussis à t'endormir. You know, j'ai souffert d'insomnie pour assez longtemps que je sais c'est quoi, puis c'est pas facile de vivre sur l'insomnie. Mais, yeah, si t'as une bonne routine, puis si... c'est quoi que je disais tout le temps aux gens? Routine, c'est le plus important, puis comprendre que le sommeil, c'est pas quelque chose que tu fais, c'est quelque chose qui t'arrive. C'est comme avoir faim, avoir envie d'aller aux toilettes, des trucs de même. C'est ton corps qui fait des trucs. Puis tu peux pas activement t'endormir. Fait que c'est vraiment... Il faut juste que tu penses pas au fait que tu veux t'endormir puis que tu veux le dormir. Puis la meilleure façon de pas y penser, c'est d'avoir une routine que tu fais tout le temps les mêmes gestes. Puis pendant que tu fais ta routine, ben tu penses pas au fait que tu veux essayer de dormir puis que tu t'inquiètes que tu dormiras pas. Puis all that fucking shit that makes insomnia. You know? So yeah, je te souhaite bonne chance avec tout ça. Merci d'être passé encore une fois. Merci beaucoup. Toujours apprécié. I'm almost done here. Perspective. This was like, I guess you're following most FMVs or like God mode type of perspective because you are basically watching what happens and you're just giving order. You're just kind of like, go this way, go that way. You're influencing, you're giving order. You're not taking the action yourself, so to speak. So that's why usually FMVs, it's like gun mode. But in this case, it's a point and click, so following, solo experience. And in terms of difficulty, I don't know if it's challenging or balanced yet. So maybe once I play it, I will reconsider and go with challenging. But it looked like it would have been balanced. A point and click, usually, I don't know, usually they're kind of fair, but there are, like any kind of game, there are games that are more difficult than others. So maybe this one is hard. I don't know yet. But I'm going to assume that it's not casual, because if it was casual, I would have not get stuck. I would have figured out right away. And so I will say it's balanced. So that's about it, right? The winner of tonight. I noticed that usually I don't do that on stream. Yesterday I did it on stream, and then I was almost kind of like changing my mind, being like, oh, it should have been sang-froid instead of Greek, and maybe I should switch it to sang-froid and deserve it more than Greek. But maybe Greek actually deserve it more, and I was like kind of torn. Tonight, is there something that really won me over that I was like blown away, being like, oh my god, this game is great, I want to play more, I want to play it? I want to say it might be the demo. Close second was the church. Actually, the church was not bad. I really enjoyed it. It was surprisingly good, so I feel like it could have won, but I'll give it right now, I'll give it to the tanks, because like I'm talking about it, and I think I'm gonna end the stream on that. I'll go check where's that game. Let's close this, because you probably see a spoiler of the next game on Amazon right now. Where's the tank game? The tank. Oh my god, I don't really have money, but it was so fun. Oh, it's not like it costs that much. I might buy this. I might actually. Like, usually I would wait. I'm super cheap. I'm super cheap. Even 50%, that's not enough. You can do better. You can give me 60 or 80% off. Pay $2 for this. I would like to pay $2. But when did it came out? Oh, yeah, because it came out that long ago. Maybe I want to pay only $2. But right now I'm putting it in my cart. That's how much I loved it, guys. That's how much I loved it. Studio. So right now they only have the demo and the game. Pretty sure it was the same dev. Or if it's not the same dev, they literally copied that game that I used to play, and I have a complete speed run somewhere on my channel on YouTube. Anyway, guys, I ramble a lot. The stream was fun, a bit long, I guess, in a way. Let me check real quick something. Want to make sure, but yeah, I think that's gonna be it, guys. Yep. No host night, although just for the gesture, even if it's, you know, no, my good friend Sensato is not there. I would have made a fool of myself in stream for 1 or 2 viewers to Sensato anyway, because I like him, but he's done streaming. So thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Always really, truly appreciate it. You have an amazing rest of your day. You take care. Hopefully, we see each other pretty soon. I hope to stream again tomorrow. I hope to stream every day if I can, but we never know. I'll keep people posted on my Discord or whatever happen. Most likely, I might just stream at night like I did. If the weather is better, I might stream earlier. We'll see. Whenever we have favorable weather, which means like cold weather basically, I will probably make more than 1 stream a day. Now that I've worked on my thumbnails and everything, like I feel like I'm ready to like get into production, and I just love what I'm doing. I just love it. I hope you do too, guys. I hope you enjoy the show and you're into that idea of this journey of the backlog benchmark like I am. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Remember, life is super, super short. Make the most out of it. Remember, there's a reason. It's super cheesy, but there's a reason why people call it the present. Because it's a gift. Take it. And be grateful to have it. Make the most out of it while you have it. And speaking of making the most out of it, be out there and go be that change, that very specific change that only you want to see and can be. So go out there and be that specific change that you want to see in our world. I believe in you. You can do it. All right. Take care. I love you. Bye-bye.